I don't know about you guys, but I know I just watched a damn good movie when I walked out and said to myself, what a picture. West Side Story comes to us from one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, Steven Spielberg, and stars Ansel Elgort, Ariana DeBose, Rachel Zegler, Rita Moreno, and David Alvarez. This is an adaptation of the 1957 musical, and West Side Story explores forbidden love and the rivalry between the Jets and the Sharks, two teenage street gangs of different ethnic backgrounds. Now I have to say, going into this movie, I had very low expectations. I had not seen the original West Side Story till just about a week back. I watched it and didn't love it. I thought it was pretty good. I know why it's a classic, and I'm glad that I watched it in preparation for this movie. This movie has Steven Spielberg behind it. It's got a great cast, superb actors all around, and yet I still wasn't really all that excited. I then started to hear a lot of buzz around it, and then I got a little bit more excited, and walking out of this movie, I can just finally say, believe the hype and believe the buzz. This is one of the best movies of the year. Speaking of the cast, let's start off by talking about them. First of all, you have Rachel Zegler, who is a star in the making. It is amazing that this is her first ever film. She's never done TV. She's never done a movie. Steven Spielberg casted her on a whim, but oh my god, he had such a phenomenal idea casting this actress. Her voice is, oh my god, her acting, such great stuff. It's so awe-inspiring. But I don't want to not mention Ariana DeBose, who is so very close of outdoing Rachel Zegler. There is a scene where they are singing off of each other. I had goosebumps from head to toe. It was such a crazy experience watching them work off of each other and sing off of each other, their pipes and their acting. Oh my god, it's wow. I would love to see Rachel Zegler get an Oscar nomination. I do think she will, but also Ariana DeBose, and honestly, she might have a shot at winning. Ansel Elgort, allegations aside, is great here. There are times when his mannerisms can come across as a bit odd, specifically his facial expressions, but other than that, he is really good. David Alvarez as Bernardo is spectacular as well. Then you also got Mike Faced, who doesn't have as much screen time as everyone else, but he is incredible. At first, I didn't know what to think of him. I was like, am I gonna like this guy's performance? I've never seen him before. Man, oh man, did he win me over. And this movie already tops the original in just the simple fact that it got the casting right. There's a fantastic sense of Latinx representation, and I love that. A good majority of this movie is in Spanish. There's no subtitles though. Steven Spielberg made a very bold choice by doing this, and I think that was such a great choice on his part. All the musical numbers are magical, whether that's in the school gym or on the streets of New York. The dance choreography is so insanely good. Production design is beautiful. You can tell that they put a lot of money into these sets, and I'm glad they didn't use too much green screen. I felt a part of this community, and it's very rare when movies can do that. And Stephen Sondheim, who just recently passed away, may he rest in peace, his lyrics are more powerful than ever. I also love the time period that this movie is set in, so it was very easy for me to enjoy the experience. But something that this movie did a lot better than the original one was it actually kept me engaged. The original just never really connected with me, but this one did. This time around, I found the story to be very compelling and it really clicked. As well as the main relationship, this time around it felt more fleshed out to me. In the original it felt very rushed, but in this time you get to simmer with the relationship, and I got why the characters made specific choices and why they were more attached and why they weren't more attached. All of that just clicked. Leave it to Steven Spielberg, man, to give us such a phenomenal movie like this. The cast is awe-inspiring, but you know what also is awe-inspiring? Steven Spielberg and his consistency to put out these great movies after great movies. Granted, he hasn't had the greatest run over the last 15 years or so. He has never lost an ounce of talent in the filmmaking department. He is arguably my biggest inspiration in film in general, and to see him make a movie that I was fairly worried about going into it come out and just be so damn good and incredible, that's something. This ain't no shot-for-shot remake either. Lion King, sorry. The story has moved around in multiple different sections of the movie, and right when I thought I knew what was going to happen next, it actually changed it around a little bit. And that's so impressive. I didn't want to know what was going to happen next. And the fact that the movie would keep you engaged and invested with every new direction that the movie went in, that's something else. If you couldn't tell already, I adored West Side Story. Yes, it is better than the original in my opinion. It outdoes it in almost every department. Entire ensemble is stellar, but Rachel Zegler and Ariana DeBose are true revelations. I can guarantee that we will be talking about their names for years to come. The set design, the score, the music, the choreography, everything phenomenal. This movie is oozing with talent. It felt like such an investing story this time around, and it was a movie that had me very engaged rather than the original. I was completely swept away. I'm gonna give West Side Story an A. It is very, 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 very close to an A+. I have a couple minor nitpicks with the pacing. If the runtime was shortened just a little bit, maybe cut out 1 or 2 songs, you have a near perfect movie. But let me know down below, what did you think of West Side Story? Did you love it as much as I did, or did you not really care for it that much? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching this review, and if you did enjoy it, consider giving it a like as well as subscribing and hitting that notification bell to get notified whenever new videos like this go live. Look forward to my review of Don't Look Up coming very, very soon, and a bunch more videos leading into the holiday season. Thank you again so much for watching this review. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.